Hi, I'm Tracy Christensen, and this is Community Connection. As parents, we always want the best for our children, and sometimes we need a little assistance knowing how to do that. Scott Snow serves as the Executive Director of the Family Support and Treatment Center, and he's here to discuss how this organization helps families with parenting seminars, workshops on trauma and its effects, as well as support groups. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's nice to be able to talk about Family Support and Treatment Center. As our name suggests, we're there to support families, but also to help in treating cases of abuse or trauma and families and children dealing with those issues that are sometimes pretty heavy, especially for young ones to be dealing with. So
kind of talk about the range of situations and services that you provide families.
Yeah, well, so what we're probably best known for is our crisis nursery. The Crisis Respite Nursery is child care. It's free child care available for families who are in particularly stressful situations. Often the families who are using our nursery there are needing it because they have an emergency, a work emergency. Maybe it's a medical appointment. They don't have as many family, friends, neighbors nearby that can help with their children, and they're stressed wondering, what are we going to do with my young kids? So we have that option during regular business hours, but also it's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, so that in more extreme cases, when the child's health or there might be at risk of harm or abuse, we're there. Unfortunately, there's just too many stories of children being abused or hurt, and we want to have that option to let everyone know that no matter what time of day or night, we're there. We're a resource they can call and have that option to bring their kids by and have a break, where their kids can be in a safe, home-like environment while the parents deal with any issues that they're dealing with. So
that's an incredible and important service. And because you work with children who have had some traumatic experience, you guys are kind of experts on what effect that trauma has on a young developing brain. Let's talk about that.
Right. You know, I mean, I think a lot of us can understand and maybe imagine the effects that maybe being a young child and witnessing abuse in the home or drug use in the home or violence, those kinds of things can have on a young child's mind, but we might not be as familiar or understand how other adverse childhood experiences like poverty, living in poverty, even things like divorce, some more everyday issues that a lot of us are dealing with can have an adverse childhood experience and create early life stress that can sometimes be toxic in developing minds. So frankly, we have therapists, licensed clinical social workers on staff who are experts in treatment methods like play therapy, sand tray therapy, art therapy, ways to help kids deal with those tough issues and help them gain new coping skills and new ways of making a good life and dealing with the hand they're dealt and empowering them to find ways to overcome that, and having their parents as a support system and the family as a whole. So
that's so great, so important to help those little guys out.
Yeah.
Tell us your website, Scott.
We're at utahvalleyfamilysupport.org. As the name suggests here, we're the Family Support Center in Utah Valley, and we have sister agencies up and down the state that have similar crisis nurseries. They might not all have treatment, but they'll all be a resource for those who need a crisis nursery or a safe place.
Excellent. Thank you for the work you do and for being here today.
Thank you.
Here at KBYU-11, we want to provide our viewers with the resources available that will help you improve the quality of life. To learn more about this and other organizations and the good work they're doing, please visit KBYU11.org. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Community Connection.